Hey everybody, hope you can see me pretty good. So, as promised, here is the video giving some ideas, tools, coping mechanisms for some of the ways I've been hearing that people are feeling right now. But before we get to that, I just wanted to mention that I got this cool shirt. I don't know if you can see the whole thing, but it's basically about teaching yoga. I do have my certification to teach yoga, and that's one of the things that's coming down the pipeline for me. So I want to be able to offer more things in general to people. Yoga is one of them. I'm working on a meditation certificate and like a spiritual coaching types of things. So eventually over time, I hope to be able to formally bring these things, have these offerings for you. One of the reasons why I'm not doing a lot of that right now is due to some of the things I'm going to mention in the video today, namely ascension related things. You know, I ended up on this path it's been on just over a year or so, and I'm still dealing with the everyday effects of working through a lot of the programming from early on in my life, my childhood, just a lot of things that I'm overcoming, a lot of the tough feelings and reacting to the energetics that are happening in the world. You know, so that's why I often take a lot of breaks, because I have to nurture myself. A lot of the things that I tell you all to do, I'm working on. So I've been taking baby steps. And if you looked at my last reading, the wide open, now's the time to kind of branch out and do some of the things that you've been meaning to do. And that goes and applies for me as well. So I'm excited to be starting some new things and laying the groundwork for what I find to be my purpose. And I'm really excited and hope to be able to share that with you. I want to expand this YouTube channel, so if you like it, anything that I share, you know, if you would just encourage other people to subscribe, tell your friends, if you get anything at all from what I'm doing, I'd really appreciate that. So thank you for listening to that housekeeping tidbit. And the purpose of this video is, today I heard from not one, not two, but 3 people about this weird things that they're feeling, you know, weird energy. Oh, I go into my room and it just feels different. I haven't been able to sleep for days. I slept like 8 hours in about 3 days. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting headaches and I feel panicky, and I just sat on my couch and I just sat and I don't know what to do. I feel uncomfortable, overwhelmed, or I feel down or sad or panicked, nauseous, sick. You know, I touched upon this in one of my last videos that I just did, and I'm seeing a trend here. People are feeling very uncomfortable in themselves, sensations, and emotionally distraught. And I don't know that they know what to do about it. What I've been explaining to people and what I believe is going on is, I feel like the universe is trying to give everyone signs to let them know that they should probably tune in to their emotional selves and their spiritual selves, and to kind of take the time to care for themselves in those areas. I posted on my Facebook today. I'm on Facebook under the same name. It's a public page, so you can kind of see, you know, pretty much everything that's going on. And I said, you know, sit still and listen. What do you hear? You will either hear peace or or you will hear alarms going off, like your body giving you warnings and signals and signs that something is going on. Now, if you feel that, usually the thing that we do is we go to the doctor. So that's certainly a good place to start. If you're feeling fatigued, you know, dehydration types of things, out of sorts, certainly go to the doctor. But also keep in mind that you might need to care for yourself in other ways aside from what a physician's telling you to do. So I'm going to share with you some of the things that I do to maintain and to come out of certain energetic funks, or to shift out stale energies, because when we start growing and blossoming and becoming awakened, old paradigms and energies, they have to go. So here are some things that I do. I would say number one, meditation practice. Doesn't have to be fancy, doesn't have to be 90 minutes of, no. Do what you can do, but be consistent. Consistency is key. You can start off 10 minutes, 15 minutes in the morning and at night. Do it. Meditation has had like statistically proven health benefits. You know, so it does things like boost serotonin and melatonin and that type of thing. And I will have a lot more information about that stuff when my meditation certification is done. So you'll be hearing a lot more in the coming months on the subject. But really, sit with yourself and know your mind is not going to just turn off and just turn off. No, the thoughts are going to come. But pay attention, because when you begin to meditate on a regular basis, certain things are coming up. And sometimes it's weird stuff. And when weird stuff comes up in my meditation, I think to myself, whoa, this was significant in some type of way. Either it bothered me or it meant something. Sit with that, feel it, analyze it. But meditation quiets your mind. It calms things down, and if you're in frantic mode, that's important. And I recommend to everyone, make a morning routine for yourself that does not include outside stimulation. I know some of you may have small children, things, obligations, things you have to do. I get it. I've been there. But whatever you can do to try to wake up in the morning and take some silence for yourself. The first thing you do is not look at your phone. Don't start your day off with emails. Don't start your day off with music. Take your time, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just to be with yourself. Meditate, pray, take deep breaths, set your intention for the day. I'm telling you, it makes a world of difference. I get the majority of my largest insights, my greatest insights from waking up in a routine where I burn my Palo Santo, I meditate, I pray, I commence things in silence. I don't check anything social. When you start checking social things as soon as you wake up in the morning, that social thing, whatever you read and saw, is setting your intention for your day. You should be setting your intention for your day. So coming up with a very mindful morning routine can help with your ability to just cope in general on a day-to-day basis. So please consider that. Another thing you can do to help clear some of these energies is to take a salt bath. Epsom salt. You can add essential oils and just take that quiet time, because
you can add hot water.
Sorry, that's Fonzo, stop. Okay. A salt bath, it draws out the impurities, and when you draw out those impurities, energies that are not serving you go with it. Same with a cold shower. Cold water starts whipping out energies that do not serve you. It's spring now. You might want to be into the cold shower thing when it gets a little warmer. That's what I do in the summer, but you can do that type of thing as well. Exercise helps, of course, because you get things pumping and flowing. If you do something like yoga, yoga pushes energy throughout the body. It's a good way to release, but some sort of physical exercise is really good because it gets the air in and out and circulating, and that's helpful. Getting into nature, taking a walk. If you live by water, going to be near the water. If you have a pet, you know, spending the time with your pet. Animals have a way of taking away these energies as well. Also, getting enough sleep. You don't have to do this, I'm up all night, grinding kind of a thing. You know, get your rest. Do it. It'll make you feel better. And stay hydrated. Drink a lot of water. My rule of thumb is half of your body weight in water. Now, sometimes there's like excessive thirst, like I'm having. Something like that can be indicative of a larger issue, but more of an energetic issue. If you choose to really get into what's going on with your body energetically, you can study chakras. Or if you're into Chinese medicine, you can study about qi, you know, and you'll know when you have certain imbalances going on in your body, and you can try to work through them. So this is something I'm trying to get into right now. I know I have a water imbalance, a sacral chakra imbalance. That's the water element. And so I'm looking into some things, acupressure, acupuncture, those type of holistic things. But you can also have crystals. There's various crystals. If you go back to some of my crystal videos, you can get some ideas on what you can do, crystals to support you and sustain you. Clear the energy in your home. Palo Santo, cedar, do it. Crack all the windows and burn it and just take it through your home. Make sure you breathe in some of that too. I burn Palo Santo in my bedroom every single day. I try to cedar my home, you know, every couple weeks or so, but I know when the energy is not good for me because it starts coming on me like a cloud, like it just kind of like, hey, this is over, like a headache. And when you start feeling that way, that stuck feeling, that uncomfortable feeling, you might just need to clear energy. Keep in mind what you're putting in your body. What are you ingesting? Is it too much caffeine? Is it too much sugar? Not enough water? That type of thing. Don't underestimate the ability of everyday chemicals to really put you in a funk. You know, things like alcohol. And, you know, I'm not sitting here trying to tell you don't have a drink because, you know, I like my wine, I like my whiskey, but understand that alcohol can put you in a depressed mood. I feel like also if you're not hydrating enough, these things tend to affect you even more so because you're not flushing it out of your body enough. Do things to get things circulating through your body. Massage helps. You can massage yourself. I mean, if you like, you know, lotion your body or something like that every day, circular motion kind of a thing, you know, you get the blood really flowing. That type of stuff is important. But what I will say, number one, above all, when your body's telling you signals, don't ignore it. Don't. It's time for a change. And now is the time to do it. Today was the spring equinox. And I was watching some videos from some people that, you know, I follow and really, really appreciate. And I heard that this is the prime time. But of course, my reading told you this was a prime time. Showtime. This is the prime time for you to kick off and do things for yourself. So especially spring, do things for your body, physical. If you're ready to start something that you've been putting off, do it now, you know, to just make a change. Because if you've been feeling a way that's not serving you, time to do something different. Spring cleaning time, clean house. Like I said in my last video, clean house. Let go of all that is no longer serving you, but do not forget that you have to replenish that with things that do. And that starts with listening to your body, nurturing yourself, your emotions, your spirituality, whatever that means to you. Because I'm going to tell you, simply just, you know, going to the doctor and things like that is not going to handle everything. It's not. When you have something going on in the core that's been nagging at you, it's time to do it. And don't forget your affirmations. Affirmations will help change the trajectory of your life. If there's something that you've been wanting to do, like you want to get to the gym, you want to exercise, talk about how excellent you are at that and how well you're doing it. And then that helps to kind of give you a little bit of the push to go, or a lot of the push over time, to go and do what needs to be done. But pay attention to your body. Set up a routine that serves you to help you on your path to wellness. And if you have any questions, or you just, want a little bit of insight, you can always email me or catch me on Facebook, shoot me a comment and let me know what's up. Okay? Namaste.